The reverse operation of squaring a number is called finding the square root of a number. In the examples below, you'll see that the numbers do not always include exponents. So, when this happens, we first need to factor completely, to identify if there are any duplicate factors. We'll say repeated factors. Within the radical. If this happens, we'll remove the radical over the factors that have duplicates. And then we'll list these numbers without the exponent outside the radical. Notice that in example 1 we have 7 squared under a square root. The radical undoes the exponent. This means we can just write this as 7 without the exponent. Since that was the only number squared inside, we're done. In example 2, we have the square root of 81. Notice that we could also write this as a square root of 9 squared. Since that's the case, we can then just rewrite that as 9 outside the radical. In the last example, we do need to prime factor this number 45. So off to the side, I'll factor 45 using a factoring tree. I happen to know that 9 times 5 is 45, and I also know that 9 is 3 times 3. This will help me determine what stays in the radical and what comes out of the radical. The highlighted numbers are prime factors of 45, 3, 3, and 5. Rewriting the radical, I will have 3 squared times 5, because 3 squared just means 3 times 3, multiplying 3 to itself 2 times. Therefore, the number that comes out is the one that has a duplicate. The one that stays in is the 5 since it does not have a duplicate. So we'll rewrite this as 3 radical 5.